Hello, and welcome to another Gaming Stooges Talks video. Uh, Guys, it's March 3rd, or March 6th, depending on when we upload this.
This is us
Oh
talking.
my god.
Well, the third
Oh
is
my
third is a
gosh.
Tuesday, so
Yes, so it depends on when we upload this, if we screw up our... Anyway, if it's March 3rd, then that means it's the Switch anniversary.
yay!
If it's March 6th, then, well, it's a Friday. Oh well.
It's been 3 years since the Switch came out. Can you believe it's already been
Oh
3
my-
years?
I don't believe it.
Which means I have had a Switch for 3 years now.
That's a little insane. So, in order to celebrate time passing, as we all slowly decay, we're going to talk about our experience with the Switch during its run of its third year of life cycle. Yeah. Does that sound good for you guys? Yeah.
Sure.
Sure.
Okay. Cool. So we're going to start not in March. We're going to start in September. There was a little thing called a hardware revision that came out called the Switch Lite. Ooh, wow, shiny. How many of us held a Switch Lite since it's come out?
I have held a Switch Lite because my
I've
girlfriend
seen
has
one in
one.
person, but I've not held one.
My girlfriend owns one,
Okay.
so I regularly have access to a Switch Lite.
I have the displeasure of working at a video game store, so I come across most electronics both smelly and disgusting. Which, I mean,
Yeah.
depending on
So
the person that used the Switch Lite, it would be smelly and disgusting at the same time.
on
Go ahead.
So on top of the Switch Lite, which comes in 3 colors for the primary ones, turquoise, gray, and yellow, there also was an update to the regular Switch that happened just before the Switch Lite had come out. It was kind of like a soft release where it wasn't like just one concrete day. It was mostly between July and August of last year, where the regular Switch bundle had an updated battery, and they had special programs for a lot of stores where you could like turn in, especially with GameStop, where like you could turn in your old Switch and you'd get a large chunk of store credit towards the purchase of a new Switch, which the updated battery can last you anywhere from about 1.5 to an extra 2.5 to 3 hours, depending on game and settings. So that was kind of a little bit of a deal at the time. I got one. I don't know if anybody else has the revision, but I got the revision.
I do not.
Nope.
Yet. I'm going to be getting the Animal Crossing Switch.
So you will have the
So-
revision when you get the Animal
Yeah.
Crossing Switch. I will tell you that it does make a difference. Like, you can feel the difference. I have had days where, like, I'll go several days in a row where I'll bring my Switch to work and I won't have to charge my Switch at all between those few days, where if I was to do that with the older model, I probably would have to charge it almost every day that I wanted to bring it. So it's a nice quality of life upgrade.
Yeah. No Switch Pro Alpha Omega Zimbabwe.
And as of this video, they said that they were debunking rumors that there would be one this year. There isn't, according to Nintendo. So don't get your hopes up.
As of right now. But yeah, so that was like hardware wise, that was the big thing. Is there was 2 new systems. One of them was an actual new system. The other one was go buy the red box. It's better, allegedly. We'll pretend. So there's that. The next thing, before we actually get into the meat of the video, is, hey, remember Nintendo Switch Online?
Yes.
Oh boy, Nintendo hopes you do, so you continue to give them money. What's that? You still want free games? How's about Super Nintendo games? You can have Super Nintendo games. How's that?
Oh yeah, that happened last year.
Yeah, we got Super Nintendo games, and then they stopped doing regular monthly updates at the same time because they were like, you're all ungrateful sons of bitches. That's just how it goes. So they do it like bi-monthly updates where they give us 4 games now between the 2 catalogs. Kinda wish, they would stop the drip feed and just, kind of release a bit more. Or, there was that program called Virtual Console that worked pretty well.
I mean, I can't complain about the fact that the Nintendo Switch Online, you basically get all these games for free with a subscription to the online service, but at the same time, I really just wish that they would come out with more of the quality titles that we still don't have that you can still get on other consoles through Virtual Console. Like, the libraries aren't terrible, but I feel like they're still really lacking is all. It's not even
now, what if
it's not even that they're not doing it frequently, but
what if they got rid of the program and just gave us a Chrono Trigger DS port?
I'm not gonna lie, I would actually be pretty upset because I already have Chrono Trigger for the DS.
But this time, it's on the Switch.
But I don't need it.
But they made the Pokemon garbage actually like fun.
I mean, that'd be kind of neat, but I'm just
okay. Moving on. Chrono Trigger is still not on the Switch.
What the fuck?
The Switch is still a failed system. Maybe 1 year it'll be a decent system, worth playing. But year 3, it's still a failed system. There was some games that came out for it. Does everyone know the main Nintendo ones that came out off the top of their head?
Astral Chain, Fire Emblem Three Houses.
I said Nintendo, not Platinum Games.
I'm talking about just published by Nintendo.
It is published by Nintendo.
Yeah.
He gave you what you
But
asked
I
for.
want in-house developed games.
You did not
You
say
should
that.
specify
you
that.
just said Nintendo games, and these
Yeah.
are published
Okay,
by Nintendo.
then let me shout it at the top of my lungs at the rooftop.
Nope, too late. We're going to just list off games published by Nintendo now. So there
All
was
right, go
that.
for it.
There was Luigi's Mansion 3, Pokemon Sword and Shield,
Fire Emblem.
I already mentioned Fire Emblem.
You said Astral Chain.
I said Astral Chain, and then while he was interrupting me, I said Fire Emblem.
Oh, well.
Well, no one heard you then, because I cut your audio out. In Audacity, I physically went through and, I silenced that piece of
You're
audio.
not even going to remember to do that.
Well, now he will.
The joke's on you. The actual game that everyone cared about that came out this past year for the Switch,
Untitled
Ring
Goose Game.
Fit Adventure.
Ring Fit Adventure.
sorry,
Oh yeah,
what?
I forgot about Ring Fit Adventure. That was also a game. Ring
Except
Fit Adventure
it was
was
Ring Fit.
Ring Fit Adventure was actually interesting. The game where this one rep that comes to where I work, that was like the game she was talking about more than any other game. I was like, is it really that good? I mean, I don't doubt that it's probably fun. It's just
I have no idea because
It's
I
$80.
live in a
yeah.
not even that. I live in an apartment building on the top floor. I'm not going to run in place. Because,
Ring Fit Adventure. It's the new Wii Fit, basically.
But it's an RPG,
Yeah,
so it has to be. At least
it
interesting.
does have like more to it than that. Was there anything else we were missing when it came to like big Nintendo games this year, or is that basically it? It was kind of
Did you say Link's Awakening?
No, I did not. Link's Awakening was another one.
Did you say Super Mario Maker 2?
I did not.
Did you say Tokyo Mirage Session Sharp FE Encore?
I did not. That did just come out recently.
Lennon, that game doesn't exist.
Shut up. Did you say Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3?
God, no.
That game also does not exist.
Okay. Did you say Daemon Ex Machina?
I did not.
That game exists.
Okay. What's your like criteria for existing and not existing?
You mentioned Daemon Ex Machina in a video once.
Okay, fine. Yoshi's Crafted World.
Oh, yep. Yoshi's Crafted World.
That's a game.
I played that game.
What's the criteria for that one then?
I played it.
Ah!
Oh, okay. All right.
Mario and Sonic
What
Tokyo
about
2020.
Yeah. Well, that was a Sega.
Oh, yeah, true.
That's Sega.
But it has a Mario.
But it's
But-
not Nintendo published.
But, guys, what about Ice Age Scrat's Nutty Adventure?
Jesus.
All right, fine. You win.
Regardless-
You win there. What about Snack World?
I was gonna say, regardless of the fact that it was not published by Nintendo already, we have to acknowledge that the most important game in the Switch's life cycle came out last year, and that is Race with Ryan.
That is true.
You will eat your words and choke on them.
I mean, I'm already
Hopefully.
choking on the fact that this game exists, and it's trying to shove a game for $40 down our throats that has 6 courses in 2019.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, so as far as major releases,
That's
kind
about
of
it.
There was a few pretty good ones.
no, I mean,
One or two.
I think Nintendo had an okay year themselves. It was just kind of slow, for a little bit because it was like
so
Yoshi,
the weird thing,
and then
yeah.
Mario Maker, and then Mario Maker, then Fire Emblem, and then September happened.
Yeah, the thing with last year is that it was very much like I'm trying to think. Was 2018 like the similar where it was like there was a large gap between big releases? Because I know that with 2019 we had some solid games, but like the big ones were pretty far apart. Like you had like
At the end of 2018, they did about one a month from Super Mario Party until Smash Brothers came out.
yeah.
And then January had New Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe. And
Well, like the first,
that was about
like
it
the
until until Yoshi came out.
well, I was more so saying for 2018's year, was it like the early part of
Well,
2018? Was there
I'm
anything?
talking year through end of year 2 Switch,
Yeah.
because Yoshi was like the first major thing to come out year 3 of the Switch.
Yeah.
From Nintendo. But yeah, for most of the summer, it was kind of
I'm mostly just trying
barren.
to. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm trying to mostly compare this year to last year and like the pacing of releases. But I mean, there was a decent amount to play. It was a little spread apart, but at the same time, there wasn't too long of a wait for each big game, at least like a couple months here and there.
It was, after we got...
I think the biggest wait was actually between Yoshi and Mario Maker, to be honest.
there, and then between Fire Emblem, and then, because Astral Chain wasn't until the end of August.
Yeah, so that would be the other big
that,
one.
But that was about a month away there. But then after Astral Chain came out, then Daemon Ex Machina, and then Link's Awakening the week after that. So that was pretty.
Other big stuff that happened this year.
Microsoft happened.
DLC for games, I guess.
Okay, you can talk about your Smash Brothers games.
I was just going to drop a mention that, yeah, Smash Brothers got like a bunch of different character fighter passes that happened. Any other games that ended up getting some DLC that I'm not thinking of right now?
Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still getting
Yeah,
it.
we're still in the process of getting it. In
I
fact,
mean,
I
so
don't...
is Smash Brothers.
No one cares about that game. It's a bad first-person shooter game. Oh wait, no, that's exactly what the public likes. They like Call of Duty and Smash Brothers. People like bad first-person shooter games. What is wrong with my life? Anyway, not DLC. Like I said, Microsoft happened.
Microsoft happened.
Cuphead.
There's now like a
Cuphead,
partnership.
New Lucky's Tale, and Ori and the Blind Forest all came to the Switch. What?
Nope, you're good.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. There was an awkward pause there. Oh, for nothing then. So then, yeah. We had some pretty solid third-party support. Surprising from some surprising places, a la Microsoft. But there was some other good stuff, as Jack mentioned. Untitled Goose Game came out. There's actually a ton of really good indie support throughout the year. I mean, we could just look at my top 10 list. What My Friend Pedro, Slay the Spire. It didn't come out. I don't. It wasn't in my list, but Time Spinners came out, and that was really good. Not indie related, but Dragon Quest 11 came out, and I really enjoyed that. Bubsy Paws on Fire came out. That was a game everyone remembers and still plays to this day.
Did you play that?
No.
Oh, but Landon, it's made by Choice Provisions, your favorite.
I know, but it still got pretty meh reviews, and I was like, I can't bring myself to do it. Not right now. That, and I haven't had time to play it. I've been playing so many other things. I'm just scrolling through. Oh yeah, Little Town Hero came out. I don't think any of us played it.
I don't think anyone really cared that Little Town Hero came out, to be honest with you.
That's rude to the people who made Little Town Hero. There was the Resident Evil collection that came out.
Oh yeah.
Oh well, specifically 5 and 6.
Square Enix dropped a shit ton of their Final Fantasy games all over the system.
None of them physically. Which made
Final Fantasy X remastered got a physical, but that was the only one.
And 12, but
yeah.
Okay.
Give me Final Fantasy Tactics War of the Lions, damn it!
I would buy that again for $1.
For $1?
For $1.
For $1. I already own it on the Vita. That's the Switch 1.0.
There was Bloodstained.
Bloodstained came out. That was another one.
Yeah.
I mean, Rune Factory 4 will be out by the time this video goes up.
They put Devil May Cry 1 on the Switch.
And Devil May Cry 3 will be out by the time this video goes up.
Yep.
Yeah.
But guys, Madden 20.
Madden 20? That didn't come to the Switch.
Oh yeah, you're right. Never mind.
No.
EA doesn't support the Switch.
Yeah, that's true.
Known fact.
Known fact.
You know what else also didn't come to the Switch? WWE
I don't know.
2K20.
That's okay.
I don't think we need that one to come over.
River City Girls.
River City Girls.
River City Girls.
That was a game that
came
happened.
out, that was
I
good.
still didn't get to play that.
They put Spyro Reignited Trilogy.
Yes, they did. I got that game.
We mentioned Goose Game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Team Sonic Racing.
Yes.
I keep forgetting that game happened.
Because it came out all the way near the
When-
beginning, and then it got overshadowed by everything else that came out.
Was that February?
That was May.
Yeah.
May? Oh,
Yeah, because
Jesus.
it came out just before Crash Team Racing ended up coming out. So it had
The
to
thing
It came out before a bad game came out.
The thing is that, like, in terms of content, there isn't a ton, and the online isn't the best.
Yeah.
But hey, it's fun.
Yeah, it's just, compared to who's it? Transformed.
Mario Kart. Oh,
Mario Kart
that
2,
too,
but
that's,
yeah.
that's not on the Switch.
I wish it was.
Well,
Oh yeah, speaking of
guys.
DLC or updates and stuff from earlier, forgot to mention it took them a while, but we did end up getting the multiplayer update to Super Mario Maker 2, the friend update. So we did get
Yay.
And Zelda came to Mario Maker.
that too. So we did get to have those nice updates before the end of the fiscal year.
Yeah.
Which is great because now Super Mario Maker 2 is a good game.
There's Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth.
Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Complete Edition came, and
Which I
am
still need to get.
Still playing the first one. My game file says 120 hours, but I disagree with that. It's more like 20 hours.
Yeah, right. I was just looking at... Oh yeah, Return of the Oberdin, which I still need to play.
I want that so bad.
But you want a physical.
Landon, you know what else happened
I would
last
love
year?
a physical, or like the digital version to go on sale.
Landon,
Either of those things would be good.
Landon, you know what else happened last year?
Kentucky Route Zero.
Well, I was gonna say, we still got more fucking updates to Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2.
For Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, for Nintendo Switch.
It's
Please.
3 years later, and it was still doing it. It's done now, though.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
As well as Dragon Ball FighterZ also got a lot of updates.
Yeah, and that one's still getting updates.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, we haven't mentioned the best game from 20.
Little Friends,
2019.
Dogs, and Cats.
No, I was gonna say... Where did it go? Toho Project Genso Skydrift.
Oh, God. That game looks...
I
Which
wish
is-
you hadn't.
Which is Toho, but Mario Kart Double Dash.
Except it's not good.
Is it not?
I mean, it's not horrible, but it's not great. It's pretty fucking basic. Like a lot of
Oh,
Toho
one
games
thing
are.
I was happy that came out was the Collection of Mana.
Yes. Collection of Mana is actually a pretty big deal because
Forgot that came out.
that is the first release outside of Japan of the final game of that trilogy.
Yeah, Trails of Mana.
About fucking
And
time.
it is going to be getting like a remake version that'll be coming out
Yep.
later.
I forget, did the Switch actually end up getting the 3D remake of Secret of Mana, or was that just the PS4?
That's just PS4, and it is fine that it
Yeah, because apparently
does not come to the Switch
I
because
heard it is not very good.
it is a mobile game.
Also, we ended up
not
getting the definitive edition of Dragon Quest XI, which Landon was foaming at the mouth over.
I love that game. Guys,
Yes.
you forgot Peach Ball.
I did forget Peach Ball. I never played it, so
How dare?
Me too.
How dare
Me
you?
too.
I think I saw it at not GameStop, Best Buy the other day.
Yeah, Best Buy actually got the physical release for some reason. I was very peeved that I had to go across the street.
Guys.
What?
Disney Tsum Tsum Festival.
What?
All right, I'm gonna cut you off there. You're a little drunk.
Yeah, we're getting a little carried away here.
I'm not at all, but okay.
You're very drunk now. So yeah, that was us trying to think of games that came out. All right. What do I normally have you do? What were some of your, like, probably your favorite 3 games that came out for the year 3 of the Switch?
Oh god. Shit. Fire Emblem. Jeez, I'm trying to remember what
My 3 favorites were Fire Emblem, Astral Chain, and Pokemon.
Fire Emblem, River City Girls, and Mario Maker.
Those were all good choices. Dragon Quest was one of my favorites. Same with Fire Emblem was also really good. And then because it was Legend of Heroes was on my list, and that's PS4 only right now.
You played is it? Played Ace Attorney.
Ace Attorney, that was it, and that actually came out during the year 3.
Yeah.
I was like, what is it? I know it was something that actually came for the Switch. That one was good, but like a bunch of the games I mentioned like a little bit earlier, Slay the Spire, and that one's still one I really enjoy a lot. Same with My Friend Pedro, that one's a blast. Yeah. And then as far as looking at year 4 of the Switch, well, there's Pokemon, Mystery Dungeon,
hell yeah,
and Animal Crossing.
We got
Hell
Pokemon
yeah.
Mystery Dungeon, Animal Crossing. There should be a release for No More Heroes 3.
Doom Eternal.
There's going to be expansions to Pokemon Sword and Shield.
We don't know when Doom Eternal is coming to the Switch, though.
We don't know.
No,
I mean,
right.
It shouldn't be too long. It should be at least by the time, like, year 4 wraps up. But at the same time, yeah, we don't have an exact date.
Yeah. But, like, as far as, like, exact dates go,
Yeah.
We don't have
a whole lot right now.
Yeah. And the best part is as of the recording of this video, we have not gotten a Nintendo Direct in over 5 months.
So, hopefully there's been a Nintendo Direct that happened between now and when this video goes up. Otherwise, we're in dire need of some information because we have no idea what's happening.
Very little.
Yeah.
Like I was gonna say, I'm pretty
outside of March.
Like I'm pretty sure what was the contents of the last actual Nintendo Direct? We had like, wasn't that the Direct that we would end up getting?
I don't even remember.
I think that was actually the Direct that ended up mentioning that Spyro Reignited Trilogy was coming to the Switch, which did not come out until like September or so. So it's been a fucking while.
Wasn't the last one the one where Xenoblade?
Yes,
got
Xenoblade
announced?
Chronicles Definitive Edition.
Yeah.
That's
Because that's
supposed
supposed
to
to
happen as well. Yep.
Like the two big games that everyone keeps asking me about. Well, one in particular is Breath of the Wild 2. No one knows that. And then Metroid Prime 4, God knows when that'll happen.
Bayonetta 3, who fucking knows?
Yeah.
We got some big games coming up, and we know nothing about their release windows. But to be fair, Metroid Prime 4 can get a pass because they had to restart development, so that's rough.
And they've actually told us that, as opposed to
not saying anything
Breath
at
of the
all.
Wild 2. Yeah, they dropped a little teaser trailer, and they're like, all right, that's it. You get more than a JPEG this time. On the spot, if you could make a new Switch game from an existing Nintendo IP for year 4, what would it be?
F-Zero, hands down.
F-Zero.
I would say F-Zero for a couple of reasons. One, we are long overdue for a new F-Zero game, and two, because
17 years.
And two, because I feel like as much as we could use a new console Mario game, I don't think that's going to happen because we just got Mario Kart Tour on mobile, and I don't see them making a new Mario Kart game because of that. And also, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is fine for still a little while longer. It has so much to play. So I would still like a racing game from Nintendo, and F-Zero would be perfect.
Jack?
Well, Cloud said F-Zero already, so... God, the first thing that comes to mind is Pikmin 4.
Yeah, but that's been semi-confirmed.
Has it, though?
Pretty sure Miyamoto at one point said we're working on it. So.
At one point. That was, like, how long ago?
200 years ago.
When was the last time Miyamoto said anything?
Landon, what
I
about
don't
you?
know, probably a couple hours ago when he was talking to someone.
Alright, when was the last time Miyamoto said anything publicly regarding upcoming Nintendo games?
Oh, there's no way to find out.
Landon.
The internet doesn't exist.
Landon.
There's no way to find out.
What about you? What would you like to see?
I would like to see, honestly, something just a little bit different. I want an Ice Climbers game. Give me a fucking Ice Climbers game. Like a 3D platforming Ice Climbers
I was
game.
going to say, now that...
With online multiplayer.
I was going to say, actually, it'd be kind of cool if they just took, one of the biggest things about Breath of the Wild was climbing things, so why not just make an open world climbing game with Ice Climbers?
Yeah. I mean, Kid Icarus Uprising did good enough for a franchise that had 2 games in it, and the last game was a Game Boy title.
That nobody
why
played.
don't we... That nobody played. And I don't think anyone played Kid Icarus for the NES anyway.
I actually did play it.
You don't exist.
Listen, I played a lot of NES games, child. I'm old. Don't forget that.
I cannot remember it because I'm lost. But yeah, no, there's, I mean, like, actually far-reaching into their pool of zestiness, they could, give us something really nice, like Ice Climbers or a new Mother game.
Or, maybe
No?
we could
Okay.
finally localize Mother 3, god damn it!
No, Reggie's not with the company anymore.
Yeah,
so
but I'm
can't
not gonna
ask
I'm
for
not
it
gonna
anymore.
ask Reggie for it, but now I'm just gonna ask Nintendo themselves.
Doug Bowser, when's Mother 3?
Doug Bowser, please.
Yeah, no, it's on you now.
It's an immense burden.
God. What the? An actual Donkey Kong, not a port.
Oh god,
of
yeah.
a Wii U title.
Yeah.
Would be also nice, and then
I'd like a 3D Donkey Kong game that doesn't suck.
can that happen though?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'd like to believe, but
Yeah, and then maybe a Mario sports title. I mean, not all these have to happen this year, but like a new Mario sports title.
give us
maybe,
Mario Baseball.
Mario Golf.
Baseball or strikers or hoops. I don't know, something outside of the normal golf and tennis that we normally get.
We haven't even had a golf
Yeah,
game.
that's what
Well,
I was-
actually, no, there was World Tour on the 3DS, but still, that was a
3DS,
long time
yeah.
ago.
And
Yeah.
that also wasn't.
I mean, we're due for a golf.
That also didn't get a whole lot of attention either.
I bought that one on
You bought
launch
that
day,
one.
actually.
He's the sole supporter of Mario sports titles.
Hell
It's
yeah.
known fact. It's going on his gravestone. Jack Greer. Whatever I just said. I don't know. I stopped paying attention.
Captain Falcon should make a cameo in a Mario sports game. Just saying.
They should. But the one thing I would like to mention before we wrap up this video at some point within the next century, Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 3 is coming to the Switch. I'm excited. I just finished Chapter 3 on the PS4 version, and my god, I would love to play this game on the go. I mean, yeah, I would love to just be able to have this game on the go, so I'm excited to buy it again. Because I am known loser. I'm a known loser.
You're a dirty, dirty whore.
All right, so
yes, I really want the entire series dumped on the Switch, but
that should
Xseed hates me. A known fact about Xseed games.
Known fact.
Known fact. God. Yeah. If you had to grade the Switch for that last year, but if you can, if you want.
I don't even remember what I gave it for a grade the year before. I guess
I can't tell you.
I guess I'll give it a... You know, I'm gonna give it a B. A soft B. It's like a B minus to a soft B. It had a pretty good lineup. There were a few little, short periods of droughts that, like we mentioned. Having a new hardware version with the light, giving the option for people to get a cheaper variant that is portable only was a nice touch that originally wasn't well received but happens to work out really well. And we did get enough content that the year didn't feel completely barren, but there wasn't too many really, really breakout games outside of a couple. Just a solid year overall. Nothing too over the top, but also there wasn't anything terrible either. So good year overall. Just it would be nice if in the next year we get some real progress on certain things, like Landon mentioned with the Nintendo Switch Online. It is 3 years in and we still don't have anything to customize our home menus, like folders or new themes or whatever. 3 years, and yeah,
see, this is why the Switch is a failed system.
I'm gonna say, the Switch has an amazing library, but as far as the capabilities of the system itself, the features of the system itself, it is still barren as fuck.
The 3DS was alright, I got folders, I got themes, you can put badges on me, what up? And the Switch is I still have very large icons.
The one...
You like that?
The one interesting thing that's been done recently as a feature upgrade was besides Nintendo Switch Online stuff. How far back was it that we could finally do 30-second video clips? Because I'm pretty sure that was during year 2.
We
still don't have anything new since then, really.
See, Switch 30 seconds.
But yeah, no, that's the major the major weakness of the Switch is that we're still waiting on a lot of features. There's still a lot of features that it'd be nice for the system to have.
Yeah, that was 2018 is the first stuff I'm seeing on recording 30-second gameplay footages. Yeah.
I mean, to this day, the Wii U still has the best eShop, by far. It's just such an intuitive, interface. And, you can find anything you want super easily. Not that you can't just search up the name of a game on the Switch, but, the Wii U had, character and, personality.
I mean...
Yeah.
It looked
I-
nice. It was visually appealing
was-
instead of the white box and a list of
I was
games
gonna
that you get on the Switch.
I was gonna say I could argue with the whole like ease of finding things being more attributed to the fact that the Wii U also lacked nearly as many games as the Switch has, so the Switch kind of drowns out so much of what you can search on the eShop. But that is a debate for another day.
There was a good amount of like digital stuff for the Wii U.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that like if you've seen how many games actually have come out on the Switch, like the eShop is drowning. Like, just literally.
Yeah, but like
Well, that's-
objectively, like the interface for the Wii U's eShop, they had like different sections for like, you know, genres, you know, different like publishers. You could sort by like original console release. On the Switch, it's just like, it's like most popular releases, and then like a list of all the games sorted by newest first. And that's it.
I was gonna say when you go to search, there's different like settings that you can search by. It's just, I mean, I agree it's probably not as intuitive as the Wii U was, but I mean they're there.
Something I liked on the 3DS eShop was they had like the curated lists. Like they would update once a week where it'd be like, these are all like games that
That's one thing.
I don't know,
That's one
or,
thing I
like,
really liked about the Wii U, or not the Wii U.
RPGs.
Like the 3DS had like feature stuff.
yeah, they would like feature different genres or something, or like games they had like something that was specifically these are all like, you know, Mario games or just platformers in general, and then you know, like $5 and under. But they had like actual sections that you went and clicked in, and then like it just had like a small curated list of stuff.
I remember, I think around the time when they were doing the virtual console release for Pokemon, they also like did like a Pokemon curation as well. So like you could download like other Pokemon stuff, like they had Pokemon X and Y, and they had like a couple other off games that for people to check out.
Yeah. So I mean, a bit of an eShop overhaul would be nice for sure. At least just, you know, something a little bit more going on.
Yeah.
On the home front. I mean, I guess that's what they use the news channel for, but I don't know how many people actually pay attention to the news channel.
Which is a shame because the news channel is pretty decent. I just feel like they don't really handle it as efficiently as it should be. Because admittedly, you can get some interesting information there.
Yeah. It kind of sucks if you have multiple like regional accounts
Oh, yeah.
on your Switch though, because you get flooded with multiples of the same thing, and you're just like, oh, I don't want to pay attention.
I get stuff from like Japanese news, and I'm just like, I don't even know how to read any of this, and it's just giving it to me anyway. And I don't
Yeah.
even
I get that a bunch.
like I don't even still have the Japanese account that I have on my Switch anymore, and I still get those notifications. I mean, it probably doesn't help that I have a game that was a Hong Kong regional game on my Switch now, but whatever.
Yeah. So then, yeah. Down in the comments below, let us know what you thought of the third year of the Switch. What games did you really enjoy? What are you hoping for in a year 4? And let me know when you now buy Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 3. Thank you.
What updates?
Yeah,
for
we
games?
also have our Discord, Twitter, and Facebook links in the description. Does anyone have anything they want to add?
No.
No, not really.
Okay. Let's see. After this, we will have a Pokemon Sword and Shield review. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. That's the
yeah,
next
we
thing
should.
on the docket. Because before this, we had our hopefully
We have so
2 other reviews.
we have so much stuff going on for the first part of the year.
Maybe not. We'll take a small break from discussion videos. I don't know. It doesn't matter to me.
Gaming
as long
Stooges
as we
talks
can-
for 100 years.
Oh God! As long as we can keep interesting content, I don't really care. So yeah, let us know what you thought about year 3, and we will see you guys in the next video. Until then.